We are everywhere. And we see everything.
Betting is a globally interconnected industry and is no longer limited to professional sports.
We think the global gambling market is worth over 1.4 trillion euros.
What if I told you that the very thing you think sports betting is, picking the winner, is actually the trap that keeps you losing? If you are trying to predict the future, you are playing a game that is rigged against you. Predicting the future is impossible, but beating the price? That is very possible. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how to stop gambling and start operating like a casino. Welcome to Kalstrop. We didn't start as professional gamblers getting lucky on Sunday afternoons. We are a collective of data scientists and industry insiders who realized the system is broken. We saw that the only way to win wasn't to watch more games, but to build better models than the sportsbooks. We focus on math, transparency, and player advocacy. First, let's talk about what profitable betting actually looks like, because social media has probably lied to you. It is not a get-rich-quick scheme. If you see someone posting a ticket where they turned $5 into $50,000 on a 10-leg parlay, look away. Those tickets are marketing tools for sportsbooks. They want you to believe betting is a lottery where you risk a little to win a life-changing amount. The reality? That is exactly how they pay for the lights in Las Vegas. Real betting is a boring, repetitive process. It's about finding small cracks in the wall, tiny statistical advantages, and hammering them over and over again. You find the edge, you bet the edge, and you repeat it 1,000 times. It's not about the score, it's about the math. Let's break down that math using a simple example. Imagine a fair coin toss. It's heads or tails. The probability is exactly 50%. If we both bet $1 on it, over time, we just swap dollars back and forth. Nobody wins, nobody loses. We just break even. But what if I told you that every time you win, I'll pay you $1.10? Now, the math changes. You are still only winning half the time, but every time the coin lands in your favor, you are profiting an extra 10 cents. You aren't predicting the coin flip better than me, you are just getting a better price for it. In the industry, we call this expected value, or EV. It means that over the long run, that bet is mathematically guaranteed to make money. Now, a coin flip is easy. Sports are messy. You have variables you can't control: weather, referee psychology, a star player waking up with the flu. Calculating the true probability of a football game is infinitely harder than a coin toss. If you try to calculate that probability yourself by watching highlights or reading news, you are going to lose to the sportsbook's supercomputers. However, there is a cheat code. If you are trying to find the true probability, is it better to do the math yourself or to look at the people who have millions of dollars on the line? The betting market is split into two camps. You have the sharp books that accept bets from the smartest professionals in the world, and you have the recreational books that most people use. The sharp books move their lines based on information. When a pro bets big money, the line moves. That final line is the most accurate prediction of the game available. This is where the strategy comes in. You don't need to predict the game, you just need to watch the sharp books. If the smartest book in the world says a team is a 7-point favorite, that is the source of truth. If you look at a recreational book and they still have that team as a 6-point favorite, you have found an inefficiency. You aren't guessing, you are buying $1 for 90 cents. But be careful, there isn't just one sharp book for everything. A book that is razor sharp for the NBA might be completely average for tennis. You need to know which market maker to trust for which sport. Once you find that edge, the next question is, how much do I bet? Most people think bankroll management is a magic strategy to turn a loser into a winner. It's not. If you make bad bets, good money management just means you go broke slower. But if you have an edge, money management is how you maximize growth. This brings us to the Kelly Criterion. It's a mathematical formula used by investors to determine optimal bet size. In simple terms, it says your bet size should be based on how big your edge is. If you have a massive advantage, you bet more. If the edge is thin, you bet less. However, in sports, there is always uncertainty. We can never be 100% sure of our edge. Because of that, wise bettors use fractional Kelly. If the formula says to bet 4% of your bankroll, you might only bet 1%. This protects you from bad luck streaks while still allowing your money to compound over time. So, you understand that you need an edge, and you understand you need to size your bets based on that edge. But here is the hard part. How do you calculate all of this in real time before the line changes? You have to convert American odds into implied probabilities, compare them against the sharp market, and calculate the delta. Doing this manually is exhausting and, honestly, nearly impossible for a normal person to do at scale. You miss the opportunities while you are doing the math. This is why we built Kalstrop. We realized that not everyone has a PhD in statistics or the time to monitor global line movements. We provide the heavy lifting. Take our AI prediction models, for example. In tennis, our ensemble model has analyzed over 95,000 matches to reach a 79.6% accuracy rate. We don't just give you a pick, we show you the raw performance metrics. In football, our 6-dimensional analysis engine looks at tactical evolution and chemistry indices that human eyes miss. We also clarify the market for you. Our Money Flow Hub tracks over 78 million betting tickets in real time. We show you the difference between where the public is betting and where the alpha money, the sharp money, is actually going. We highlight these high ROI opportunities so you don't have to hunt for them. And uniquely, we stand by you. With our operator feedback system, if you have a dispute with a sportsbook, we actually advocate on your behalf to resolve it. We are building a community that wins together. You can start your journey away from gambling and toward investing right now. We offer a free starter pack that literally puts $25 in your account and gives you 7 days of full access to test these tools. You don't have to predict the future to win. You just need the right data to see the present clearly. Welcome to Kalstrop.